The fire giants don't look like they know where you are. They look like they're sweeping the area. I guess Happy, Kelian, and Ciclon would have the best line of sight on them. One of them turns to check out the spider alcove, while the other one steps up into this room. And he's searching the area, and his eyes are fixated on the blown open treasure box and the twisted and melted
wad of gold.
Exactly. And he's looking at it very intrigued, I guess would be the correct term. What does Kelian do?
He's holding his breath.
How long can Kelian hold his breath?
There are mechanics for that, and I don't remember what they are off the top of my head. I think it's like...
It's like a
30
minute for every...
It's like a minute for every, like, constitution modifier you have or something. I don't know. Either way, it wouldn't be very long anyway.
It's superhuman. It's ridiculous.
Mahogany, what's yours?
What's my constitution? Oh,
No,
what's my action?
what's your action?
Yeah, I'm waiting. I don't want to fight these guys. It's not the perfect moment to act yet.
You see this other giant start squeezing his way into the alcove, and he immediately calls back something in the giant tongue, which the one in the room, as he's looking around, as he's seeing how badly this gold is melted into the floor, responds back. They share a quick conversation back and forth. Ciclon.
Hold my breath.
Riot.
I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
On the one in the room. Just to get a surface level thing.
And his surface thoughts are, they must be here somewhere. He's actively searching for you, but he doesn't know where you are.
No indication of hostility?
No indication of what he means to do when he finds you, no.
Okay. Then I'll... That's what I was hoping for, but I didn't get it, so I'm going to let it lie. Because if I go any deeper, he's going to know something's up.
What does Happy do?
Happy looks to Kelian and is like, "Come on, we're gonna get these guys or what?"
Generic bad guy number 1 reaches down and flips this bed. Kelian.
Same.
You flip the bed?
Yep, that's what I don't know.
Bold move.
Still holding his breath.
Mahogany.
How close are these beds together?
Within 5 feet. He flipped the one right next to you, and he's about to flip yours.
That's what I'm asking. It's like, are they close enough that I can go whoop and like roll underneath this one?
With a new hide check, yes.
Yeah, let's give that a chance.
Got to beat his passive perception.
All right.
Also, it seemed like that solution will not avail you for long.
Well, see, my thought is that eventually, like, who's this next to me?
That is Riot.
Yeah, like I can push Riot out into the middle of the room.
Take her bed.
And take her bed.
You both could probably squeeze under the same bed, but again, that's a temporary solution at best.
That's a... No, my Dex is pretty good.
You do have the benefits of Pass Without Trace as well.
Yeah, I do remember
Serenity.
Then,
yeah, that's like 22.
Okay, you, with wide eyes, look and see this giant reaching down towards your bed, and you just ninja roll your way over to the next one. Generic bad guy number 2 calls back something again from the spider caves. You hear his voice echoing, and he's far enough away now that you're having difficulty telling what direction his voice is coming from. It seems like it's resounding from all the walls at once. And again, the one in here flipping beds responds in the giant tongue. Ciclon.
Looking out over across the room at Riot and saying, "What's your deal? What's the idea here?"
Riot.
Gonna wait for one more round before doing something really dumb.
Happy.
Looking at Kelian still.
Generic bad guy number 1 flips the next bed. And does not find Mahogany underneath it. Kelian.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold an action.
Hold an action? What's the trigger and what's the action?
That's what I'm thinking of. Change that to just dodge.
Take dodge action?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like Booster's Tower shit right here.
Mahogany, what's up?
Rolling under with Riot there. Just
Okay.
like, move over.
Roll another hide check.
Oh, I forgot to get the Metal Gear caution music.
Bana! That's like a 31.
You continue ninja rolling your way over. You hear again the exchange of words, and now generic bad guy number 2 sounds a little further away than he was a moment ago. Ciclon.
Waiting on Riot.
All right, Riot.
The problem is my dumb plan really revolves on whether or not they speak common, and I don't know that for sure.
Is it worth the gamble?
Here's the other plan that I want to do, but I'm not super sure it will work, is cast suggestion on him. Because the suggestion I want to make is you're not gonna find anything here, keep going. But I feel like he's gonna have to hear that in order for this spell to work.
It does not. It does have a verbal component. Yes.
Right. Yeah, a creature, magically influenced creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you.
Here's the risk: if you cast that spell, and he passes the save, he will know where you are because of the verbal component. If you cast the spell and he fails the save, then your suggestion could lead him out of the room successfully. That's my read of the spell, because you can just suggest to him that he leave and stop searching the room.
Okay.
And then you could spend the next 8 hours maintaining concentration on it as you search the rest of the caves.
8 hours later, he's like, fuck!
I guess on the third hand, I don't want to expend a spell slot that I might need in case we fight these guys. So what Riot is going to do, and this is the first dumb plan being put into action, so I hope everyone's ready for a fight, is Riot rolls out from the bed and addresses the giant.
And says what?
And says, well done. This is exactly what you were supposed to do when the drow were on top of the job.
This is what you were supposed to do when the drow were on top of the job?
We're lying down the job.
Oh.
They've failed, but you've succeeded. We're here to test security. So I'm gonna make a persuasion roll if he can understand me. Can he understand
Make it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Because that's that's a pretty tall tale.
Oh yeah, but I'm kind of
bullet
wagering
points?
on the fire giants not being as bright as bulbs. Maybe.
Lead points, maybe?
Oh no! Oh no!
No.
I mean, have we ever seen a worse roll than this?
Believe points?
Maybe not.
Believe
You know
points?
what?
That's not a roll.
You know what? I have 5 belief points, and I really need this to work. I'm spending 4. I'm spending 4 of them.
I was gonna say, this wasn't even a roll, this was a rawl.
Yeah.
RULL.
So that 4 belief points is an auto success, right?
Yep.
Because we normally don't spend that many on one roll.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we've used that.
You tell him we're here to test security.
Mm-hmm.
And for a moment he hefts his greatsword at you and looks skeptically. But then you see his grip relax a little bit. You hear the sound of the greatsword striking stone as he drops it to the ground and kind of leans forward against it. And he calls back over his shoulder something in giant. And then you hear a quizzical response echoing from elsewhere in the caves And then you hear the fast tromping of feet from that direction.
And I'll tell the others to come on out.
Happy.
Here's Riot telling him to come out. He pops out from underneath the bed.
Kelian.
No. Kelian is remaining hiding, but he's going to hold his action now.
To do what?
The trigger will be if the fire giant attacks Riot. He will let loose a bolt.
Okay. Mahogany.
I'll roll out.
And you hear the footsteps from elsewhere in the caves get a little closer.
Mahogany will put on his best investigator face.
No, phone. Go away.
Oh, there. So there's the alert right there.
There's the alert. So you put on your best investigator face?
Yes. We
Whoa.
meant to be here.
Remember that dungeon in Suikoden where the Dwarf King is like, nobody can break into our vault, and then the vault is the stupidest thing ever designed?
Fiddly diddly fiddly do.
Elsie Clone.
Clone comes out from underneath the bed.
Riot.
What? Are the Drow's bodies like lying there?
They very are.
This is a bad plan.
They very, very are. Riot, you're up.
I'm not sure what else more to say. I'll tell him. I'll tell him. We sent the sending to your boss to see how he'd respond, and he responded exactly the way he was supposed to.
And he relays that information in the giant tongue back, and you hear a kind of hurried response echoing through the caves now. What does Happy do?
Happy looks like he's jonesing for a fight, but he's following Riot's lead.
Happy's like, I have to jump to reach his balls. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Uppercut.
Yeah, sure you can. Sure you can with that massively, freakishly huge arm is probably gonna hurt.
The fire giant standing in the room looks as though he understands what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks as though he buys the story. But he asks for more details. He asks, whose security are you meant to test?
Oh, Jandar's. We're going from bottom to top. Once we're done here, we'll be proceeding on to the first floor and then the second. But it's important for our work that you're not telling anyone else, because it's all, it's got to be a surprise to every layer. They're not meant to know we're coming.
Kelian.
Sam. Holding an action.
Okay. Mahogany.
I feel like this is when Mahogany would open his big stupid mouth.
Oh,
so
good.
Mahogany will be like, yeah, the dragon let us in, no problem. He's failed, but then we never had high hopes for him.
This cat here comes squeezing out of the spider caves, and without breaking stride, inasmuch as a giant can maintain his stride squeezing through these little tunnels, continues on to the south. And he looks like he's in a hurry.
Probably going to report back in.
Elsie Clone.
Can't think of anything to say.
You just
I
stand there
literally
stammering.
No, I'm standing there stoic.
Riot.
And Riot points at the drow on the ground and said, "These guys failed miserably. They shouldn't have been alone. They shouldn't have been here in the barracks without any way to signal for backup. So take that as a lesson for you next time.
And the giant
Learn from their failure."
The giant looks kind of confused now. And he says, "But you said you were sent to test Jandar's security."
Uh-oh.
He motions to the dead drows on the ground and says, "Not Gendar's." Happy.
Happy cocks his head at that, but says nothing.
He advances closer to Riot. Ciclon standing in between the two of you. He looks now like he's poking holes in the story. Bear with me 1 second, please. I need to open my NPC lists. These guys aren't on it. These guys are just mooks, whatever. Their names are Generic Bad Guy 1 and Generic Bad Guy 2.
Oh, so then they're not too important to the story, and we could probably kill them if need be.
Sure, if you want. You can kill people who are important to the story, too. You can get all Elder Scrolls on me, whatever.
Oh, yeah, no, then we'll have
Oh
to,
no, the threat of fate. We're gonna have to go kill a god.
And then Jandar magically lifts himself off the ground, not seemingly dead. How much more damage do we have to do?
No, we're going Morrowind on this ass.
Oh, we have to find the weird ass backdoor way to finish the game.
That's why I said we gotta go kill a god.
He asks if Jandar hired you to test security in the catacombs, why you've dispatched 2 of Gislis's men.
Let me know when it's Riot's turn to respond.
You can respond right now. It's his turn.
Okay.
You can give him a one-line response.
Riot makes a show of, like, checking notes
Mm-hmm.
and saying, "God damn it, was there a foul up? Were we not told everyone everything was supposed to know?"
So, Riot's response is the paperwork was misfiled.
Right.
Okay.
Kelian is under the bed, like in full sniper mode, like tapping his finger against the trigger, just waiting.
Yeah.
Just waiting, yeah.
Mahogany kind of
Give him an
squints
excuse.
at the paper and in Riot's hand and goes, "I never did trust those words."
And you hear the footsteps echoing through the hall, and then a loud crash, like the sound of a fire giant jumping down a 40-foot cliff.
That's an
a hell of a
oddly
sound.
specific sound.
It's probably memorable once you hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unmistakable. Ciclon.
Is that the fire giant or a storm giant?
So what was the name? What was the name that he gave?
Gislis. Yes, why you've dispatched 2 of Gislis's men.
I'll turn to Riot and say, "Well, didn't our contract say that we were just here to test Gendar's men? Anybody else was expendable?"
Which-
And Riot continues looking through notes. I'd have to check.
Are Riot or Happy taking actions?
Yeah, Riot is going to message Mahogany, and the message is "Stop talking right now."
You done got Vesterhoft, son.
Your talking isn't doing any better.
Is
I can
Happy
reply to a message, right?
Is Happy taking an action?
Yeah, you can reply to a message.
What's the reply?
What's Happy's action?
Happy is still waiting.
Standing in front of Ciclon, the giant hefts up his sword and says, "Then if I dispatch the testers, I gain favor with Jandar." And he looks at Riot for a response. And he's this great sword is enormous looking. I mean, it's built for an 18-foot tall fire giant.
And Riot says, "No, you don't understand. You've already passed. We need to go in and continue our test." Jandar's not going to be. He's not going to be happy if the whole compound doesn't get tested.
And he says, "You pass when I say you pass." That's going to be Kelian's turn. Kelian, you can tell this giant is about to cleave one of your companions in half. He's now convinced that the story is true, but he's seeking to gain renown with Jandar by taking care of you. Kelian's action.
No change.
No change?
No change. Really? Okay.
Mahogany.
Yeah, fuck this shit.
No. Oh, damn it.
I'm gonna fucking turn into a bear and maul him.
Oh god.
Okay, you transform into a bear.
Thanks for being a cipher, Nodal. That this is really helping things out.
The reason I'm saying oh god is Brickroad knows why.
I'm sure we can take him.
That's not why I'm saying oh god.
Oh! I know why.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, so what did you get on your rolls to hit? I mean, I see this one over here.
Oh yeah, that one didn't hit, but
No.
the 17.
Does not. You go
Whoa,
maul him.
that's not good.
Fire Giant's wearing plate armor. And claws against plate armor. He did not manage to find a chink in his armor or any some kind of weakness to exploit. But he definitely sees that you have violent intent now, and he seems happy with that resolution.
I feel like I should make myself a list of notes every week. Like, read this before you do anything next session.
Ciclon.
Okay. Sounds like a very bad idea. But since Nodal already jumped off the bad idea diving board.
Whatever, I was defending our teammate. Didn't see you doing anything.
Is there an action forthcoming?
No, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm thinking. Give me 1 minute. Ciclon shouts up to this guy and says, "Stop it right now, because as he's doing this, he tears his he tears off his robe and the bandages on his left shoulder and shouts, 'Stop this or you're damaging Jandar's property.'" Fuck.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Double advantage.
There's no such thing as double
I know.
advantage. Also, he's no longer a non-hostile creature.
Damn it! I go to click the tab to bring up Ciclon's character sheet, and I hit the close button on it. I hate doing that. That's do I get belief points? Yeah, I'm gonna belief point that. That's only a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like you would need some Riot style persuasion bonus for this.
What the fuck, dice? That's not fair. That is like the opposite of fair.
Okay.
And his response is that in addition to dispatching the testers and gaining favor with Jandar, he shall gain more by turning back an escaped slave. And he looks very happy with this turn of events.
Well,
Riot.
good news. Ciclon's gonna survive the fight.
Thumbs up.
Riot. Oh man, I can't even put up my mirror images. I wasted them on the other fight. How many spell slots do I have left? This is why I didn't want to fight. Not a lot. Okay. Rat's gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. It's a level 2.
Okay. That's a wisdom save.
It is a wisdom save.
The 10's not going to do it, yes?
Nope, it won't.
And how much
Exactly
damage?
what I wanted. Let me roll it for a second. What, 3d6? Yeah, 3d6. 11 damage.
Okay.
And he's got to move out.
How far back?
His speed.
His speed. Okay. So he's going to back up to this hallway here, which means Ciclon and Mahogany, you can spend reactions to attack him.
Oh, I would love to do that.
Absolutely.
That was my gift to you.
It was a great gift.
Technically, Riot, you can also spend a reaction to attack him, and so can Happy. Everybody
I
except
feel like
Kelian.
I might need some reactions later on.
Well, Ciclon's not going to hit him. How about Happy, though?
You tank my roll.
The 16 won't do it, eh?
No.
Okay.
The fire giant retreats swiftly to the back of the room before regaining his composure. Happy.
Riot also is going to take this opportunity to move backwards.
There you go.
Good opportunity.
Happy's finally getting to punch a giant in the balls.
Now, before you make the rolls, Happy cannot grapple this creature. He's more than
That's
one
fine.
size greater than him.
He can still reckless attack, though.
He can. That's the thing that can happen.
No, I'm not going to reckless attack. That sounds like a very bad idea.
What size category are fire giants?
Huge.
That's fucking big, right?
It's pretty big. All right, they're 18 feet, so
18?
18 hits.
Alrighty. D6 plus 3.
Oh, I missed it by 1. So it's 18. That's the number.
4 damage.
For 4 damage.
That's the love tap to the balls.
And Happy's just happy that he found the balls. Just
Yep.
there they are. Ding! Ring that bell.
Yep.
All right, generic bad guy number 1 is going to respond in kind.
Drop kick Abby across the room.
No, he's going for the balls. Responding in kind.
Yeah, but he's going
Yeah.
with the balls with a 10-foot long greatsword. 14
I don't think that does. No, it doesn't. He's got the same AC as Ciclon.
Nice.
and 31.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Hang
No,
on.
he doesn't. He didn't roll a 31.
No, he rolled a 19.
What is Happy's AC?
15.
There's a reasonable chance I could. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. This is why I saved my die.
No, he didn't.
Said 31.
He's got a 31. Then.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
He
Yeah,
rolled.
drop it.
It's
Oh,
19
okay.
plus 12.
Okay, gotcha. Never mind. I'm not wasting that.
Yeah. How much damage per
28 slashing damage.
Happy goes flying and is out the fuck cold.
That's
Wait,
it for,
really? He only has 28 health? How much health does he have?
He's been getting beat up. He had
We're all in bad shape here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Happy had 13 hit points before this happened.
Don't tell my other campaign because I haven't been allowing them to make death saves for their NPC party members. But come on, Happy, stop this. But I will allow
I guess
Happy
I-
to make death saves.
Okay.
All right,
I
fine,
guess I got
whatever. We'll
confused
just
because I have such. I have max
we'll just let him lay
HP.
there. So he cleaves Happy to the ground, and then stomps forward for the rest of you. Kelian.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna shoot him, and I feel like I should have advantage on this.
You do, because you're hidden.
Okay. So don't make me argue this.
No, you're hidden. If you attack from being hit, you're not hidden after you make the shot.
You hit him.
Nice.
For 26. So
Yeah, that'll hit.
Good roll. Get the sneaks in.
uh, 25 damage. 26 damage.
26. You put a bolt right in the small of his back, right between two of the plates of his armor. He arcs back in pain for a moment and whips around and sees you peeking out with your crossbow from under the bed. Moving or staying put?
I'm I'm going to move to a different bed.
Okay.
Cunning action to hide.
You can't because he's watching you. He knows which bed you're under. And this sword could easily cleave through that bed to reach you.
Yeah. And then cunning action to stand up.
So you're going to move over to the back of the room towards Riot?
Yeah. Stand up.
Mahogany.
I'm going to... Well, I don't really have a huge amount of options here, so I'm just going to try to stab the shit out of him again. But...
Well, you get to choose which claw to maul him with.
Yeah, that's true.
Like righty or lefty. The thing about Mahogany, though, is he named his left claw righty and his right claw lefty.
I'm hoping to do a decent amount of damage here, such that I can kind of get his attention. I want him to be stabbing the shit out of me. But I guess that's not in the cards for today.
Okay. In the future, if that's your goal, you can always attempt to make an intimidation check as your action. In lieu of doing damage, just try to make yourself look like you're the biggest threat he needs to deal with.
Alright, what...
So that's an option on the table.
Yeah, if I do that, will I be doing intimidation strength?
Depends on how you're trying to intimidate. If you're doing it with your bear form, it would absolutely be strength.
Right, that's what I'm asking, is if I'm doing it as my bear form. Because otherwise I'm never going to do it, because my intimidation is a -2.
It's going to bring us to... Or is Mahogany moving or staying put?
I'm staying put. I, like... Oh, well, wait, where did Kelian go? The fuck?
He
Oh, he
rolled
went
over.
over there.
Yeah, he's next to you there.
I'm just going to slide to the left, so that I'm blocking Kelian.
Okay.
Well, we did hear the sound of a fire giant jumping down 40 foot of a...
Yeah.
You did.
So we do have a little bit of time.
He's like that. God damn it. I have to climb all the way back up.
It's going to bring us to El Ciclon.
Okay, 1 second. Why did the monk thing just vanish in my book? Okay, there it is. All right. Attacking.
Did you say attacking or sacking?
Well,
Either way.
well, then that one ain't gonna do it, and 17 isn't gonna do it too
Nope.
either, huh?
Doesn't get through his plate.
Can I bump that up by one more somehow?
Not through force of will, no. You'll have to use a
No,
class
I
feature or
can't.
something.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything that can bump that up
You just
one more.
break your knuckles against his armor. Moving or staying put?
Staying put. There's no way I'm going back into chains. Shit,
Riot.
that.
Okay. Riot's really not got a lot of options anymore. Let's see. Let's keep doing this. Dissonant Whispers again.
Okay.
Yo, this guy. Back and forth.
13.
That fails.
Okay.
And now I'm casting at level 2 because I don't have any slots left for level 1. So this is a 17 damage.
That's not bad.
And he goes flying back.
Which means Mahogany and El Ciclon can take reactions if they want.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I don't have anything good to do with my reaction.
I can't do stunning strike.
Yeah, that'll hit him.
I'm off of my reaction.
You can't, no. Just a single melee attack. So...
No, I know. I only rolled 1.
Yeah, no,
That's 13.
13
Slashing.
damage?
Elcyclone rolls another nat 1.
Now I gotta open up calc.exe. You should stop rolling the ones over there.
No, I'm taking them away from Kelian. That's my job. That's what my job is.
This is what I reveal a year and a half after the fact, that I did put d20s in the bag that always roll ones no matter what. They're
would
just
be
always
great.
coded to roll ones.
I would love it.
I can
would
do
not-
that for you if you want.
But there are 30 of them in the bag, so...
God
That's
damn
one
it.
of the few things I could actually do with this API.
I love because a few weeks ago we guys were talking about fixing the D6s, and like the next day, Nodal's like, I can't figure it out. I don't know what the hell to do. 2 minutes later, McDohl's like, hey, I got the thing.
Right, because he... And I was like, dude, give me McDohl's aim. I need to find out how he did this. Like, you did like a texture thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
the
made
way
the
to go at
texture.
that problem.
Yeah.
So these are just the pip dice with different textures?
Yeah, because
Okay.
the actual D6s you had actually were like embeveled and everything, which is like, why would you do that ever? Why would you have to craft the box? Just make a texture. Because there was no texture on the D6.
Rick's assumption is that I'm going to be like, oh man, I can't stand that someone figured something out other than me, but no, my actual
No, of course
reaction
not.
is, dude, how the fuck did he do that?
It was
That's
just
awesome.
it was just amusing because those two events were so close in time. It was like I read Nodal's message and I turned around and then I turned back around and read McDohl's message immediately after. I
That's
think
such a good idea.
were they working on this together and he just stormed off in a huff or something? What happened? Anyway, we're all very thankful to McDohl that he fixed the D6s.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
That's going to bring us to Happy. He needs to make a death save.
Happy needs make it a save. Let's not use one of the D20s that's been rolling that once. Let's use this one over here by Nick. Hey, it's a 17. That's a pass.
That's a pass. You're going to figure out a way to mark those. I'm probably on his stat block or something.
Well, I don't have editing permission on his stat block.
Cut paste it into a text file.
Look at you being all smart.
Like
Smart or...
anyway, it's gonna bring us to. I mean, he's just gonna keep doing this.
I'm okay with that.
He's trying to fight his way through to Riot, is what he's doing.
Yeah, I bet. Good luck with that.
I have Mahogany. I've got bad news and worse news.
Alright,
The bad news is the 16 is gonna hit your bear form.
that's true.
The worst news is his other die is a natural 20.
Well,
Ooh, don't like
okay.
that.
Yep, time to get that down.
Let's turn that into a not crit.
Right.
Let's turn 4 off of that, which is still gonna hit. But God, no.
Okay. So that's
Thanks.
now he's taking 12d6 damage instead of 18d6. All right, from the first attack, we're gonna do this separate because I don't know when your bear form is about to drop.
Uh-huh. Well, my bear form is still at max, so I'm probably...
32 damage from the first swing,
Oof.
and the second, which was a crit until Nick fixed it.
Okay, I don't have concentration on anything. I don't have to roll.
31 from the second swing.
Ooh, that might knock me out. I think it does.
Said 30. What was the first?
It was 32, then 31.
63
Oh.
damage altogether.
Yeah.
And he cleaves through your bear form, and before you know it, you're standing there as your weakly little Genasi form once again, holding.
It's okay. For
Has the,
reasons, I
has the
didn't
fire
transform
protection-
into anything before this. So I can do this again.
Is the fire protection broken?
Yeah,
If-
oh fuck yeah.
If Happy,
That's what I would.
if Happy dies, yes.
Oh, I was worried about when Nodal
Oh
transformed.
no, it already broke. I transformed.
Oh, I thought you said you were just gonna wear the ring as a bear, like on your pinky claw or something.
Dude, if
Oh.
you're willing to allow that, absolutely
Yeah, I
did.
said last when we discussed it last. You said
Oh, fuck yeah, okay.
Okay.
Great.
That's what I was saying earlier when I said, "Oh God, why?"
Yeah.
it's gonna
No,
bring
you
us
got
to Kelian.
Yeah, I'll shoot him again.
Okay. I like how I had to think about that. Like, should I shoot the bad guy again, or
Well, there's like one other thing I could do, but I'm just gonna shoot him.
Wait, Brick, can I just say something real quick?
no?
Alright. I just wanted to say that, just so that that's a little bit less horseshit, I'll cut my movement down way low when I'm in bear form so that it doesn't fall off.
I did say no.
Yeah, well, you know.
17.
17 does not hit.
That's unfortunate.
Glass bolt just shatters against his armor. Are you moving or staying put?
Yeah, I'm staying put.
Okay, it's going to bring us to Mahogany.
All right, let's try to be the guy on this guy's 200 HP.
Yeah.
He doesn't have quite that much. In fact, you've almost got him bloodied, actually.
Are you returning?
Oh, come on!
Fucking
It's
guys.
okay. 11 is the number I need to roll to hit.
Okay, roll the damage.
Did you rebear or? Are you rebearing?
Oh, yeah. I can't roll those dice unless I rebared. So let's just assume I rebared.
Okay.
Well, cipher penalty.
Yeah, exactly. 14. Bludgeoning, I think. Does it matter?
And now you know better than to just attack the armor head on, and you're trying to find the weak points in it. And it's exquisitely made plate, so it's difficult to find the spots to attack, and you can't quite reach his face or his arms.
Right, but I do know one place that is possible to hit him in. Thanks to our good friend here,
Hanging
Happy.
out back there.
Is Mahogany moving or staying put?
No, I'm staying put. I'm happy here.
No, Happy's over there.
Well, I'm happy with him being here, because Happy's over there.
That's going to bring us to Ciclon.
Bonus action to burn a side point.
Okay.
I'm going to get 30 feet extra movement, and I cannot provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Good move.
35 gets me over there. Bonus action.
You
Well,
actually can't use 2 bonus actions.
You can, however, use your regular action to good bury him. Just remind you to have those.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna good berry Happy. Put him
Okay.
back at 1 hit point, and then see the 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 will get it. So I'm not provoking an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I am a chemist. What can I say?
Riot.
Let's do it again. It's yo-yo.
Got a 21 on that save.
Yeah, so no move and only half damage from this that I'm about to roll.
You still do some pretty severe damage.
It's only 46. That was an alright roll, though. 14, so 7.
You do have him bloodied,
Yeah.
but he's wise to the trick and doesn't want to run to the back of the room again. Moving or staying put?
I don't know where I would even move to at this point.
Start digging your way through the wall.
Yeah.
Happy.
Right, with a 1 big.
And his 1 hit point.
And sorry, my bonus action, I'm going to give Kelian a Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Nice.
Good.
Good choice.
Because out of everybody, we really need him to hit the most.
No, absolutely.
All right, Brookroad, I'm giving you veto power over this decision, but
I don't need you to give it to me. I just have it.
yeah, I mean, I would with Happy at the state is he in? Would he go in and go after this guy?
Yes, he would.
All right,
As long as he goes after the balls.
Absolutely.
Well,
the thing with Happy is Happy views combat as a kind of game. He doesn't have a great sense for how dangerous it can actually get.
put these away.
He's never died before, after all.
Right.
That's true. But here's what Happy's going to do. He's going to go for the knees. He's
You're going to try to knock him prone?
no, but he figures that he might be able to, he might be able to knock him off balance at the very least. He's not trying to knock him prone.
Well,
though.
my question is he trying to just do a regular attack, or is he trying to gain some effect?
No, he's going to do regular attack.
Okay.
So, yeah, this one will be reckless. Because that seems pretty Happy-esque. And that's a nat 20.
That is a nat 20.
Nice.
Wow.
Do it happy.
No more balls.
So that's 8 plus 3 is 11 damage.
Not bad.
Second attack,
It's less than I hoped.
also reckless. 20.
Will hit.
Not all his d4, not all his d6. 7 plus 3 is 10.
All right, that was a pretty decent round for Happy.
Did more damage than I did.
Yeah.
It's going to bring us to generic bad guy number 1. And going to take a swing at Happy first. That's a 17.
That's going to hit and knock him back down.
I don't need to roll the damage because he just
He's
swings
one
around.
hit point.
It's a 17. I could.
Oh, yeah, you
probably
could.
take that off.
Good.
Wait, has Riot's turn come back again?
No, you don't have a reaction because you use it to give Kelian Bardic Inspiration.
No, that was
No,
a bonus
that was a
action.
No, this is bonus.
So I
action.
do
That was a
still have
bonus
that.
action. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, right.
So reaction. Let's knock 3 off of that.
Use the roll to 17. That puts it down to a 14. Happy misses.
So he
Or
swings
he
back,
misses Happy.
misses Happy with the first attack. Second attack, he hits a 23
On Happy?
on Happy.
Yep, he's down again.
And
Okay.
knocks Happy again to the floor. And Happy has big gashes across his torso at this point. These things do not stay up when they're this shrunken down.
No,
I'm
they
used to
don't.
just being able to flip them, but oh well.
You get the idea.
Well, he wanted to attack Happy, then spin around and attack Mahogany. So it was still a net gain for the group.
Yeah.
Not game for Mahogany, maybe.
Kelian,
All right, I'm gonna shoot him.
I would.
Um, 24.
Will hit.
That'll do.
Will do. Will do. Oh,
Bye, die.
okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So,
Rolling off the table. It's all its way.
10, 16, 18, 27 damage.
27.
This is why we always want Kelian to hit.
Yeah.
Moving or staying put?
Staying put.
Mahogany.
Let's, 15 first. This is why I should summon things before I go into bear form, so that I have interesting things to do on turns. There we go.
There we
17
go.
will hit.
17 doesn't hit.
No, it's 17 plus my.
Oh, that'll
7.
hit, yes.
Yeah. And that's 4 plus is 11?
Okay.
11.
Moving or staying put?
Staying put.
And at that, you see 2 more fire giants come around the corner.
Oh god.
Nah, come on.
The one that had left a moment ago, and then a second one. And this one is... He's dressed in plate armor, but is much more regal looking. Instead of holding a huge greatsword, he's has an enormous mace slung behind his back. He looks to be dressed in priestly armor. It's adorned with various sigils of his god and whatnot. And he looks into the room and he sees the violence being conducted, and he calls out in common, "Enough of this nonsense. Stop it at once." It's going to bring us to Ciclon.
Dodge.
Dodge.
Yep.
Riot.
Riot calls out to the other guy and says, "Thank you. I was trying to explain to him."
Happy, make a death save.
Pass. No!
No?
It
No.
did the fucking die. Just decided, no, not going to stop at the 17. No, we're going to the 1. So yeah, that wasn't that one on the death save.
The fire giant turns his head at the priest standing in the hallway and says, responding in common so that you can all understand, "I was only having a little fun." Kelian.
Oh, he wants to shove that bolt right in his skull.
Now, here's the the difficulty Kelian faces. One more good shot could drop this giant. But
he sees the priest, right?
yes.
Yeah, then you'd have two others that we'd have to take care of.
Yeah.
This fire giant is well within a good damage roll from Kelian at this point.
Shoots him, just shoulders up. Finger slipped.
It's a hair trigger. Dodge action. Actually, can I get to happy?
If you've got the movement,
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
yeah, you can get to him.
Shove a good berry in his mouth.
And for the second time in 10 seconds, Happy swallows down a good berry, comes back to 1 hit point. Mahogany.
Ooh, leering at the fire giant.
I'll sit down on my big bear butt. I'll let this play out.
The priest squeezes his way into the room. The other fire giant stays blocking at the exit. The priest looks over at the carnage and says, he looks over at the carnage in the room. He looks over at the violence been wrought. And he says, I've been told you're here to test Jean Dar's security. And he says it in a way that makes you think he doesn't believe it whatsoever.